feel like I've just been in the worst mood.
All done.
I feel especially ugly right now.
We're going into the office today.
I have had like the worst anxiety all day.
Good morning, you guys. It's Monday morning. This week, I have a few things that are going on, which means I need to like switch my workout days. I thought it would probably be a really good idea for me to show you how I like plan my week and how I get all of my movement in and how I organize all my food and stuff like that, especially when it's not like a typical week. So usually I just work from home. I've got my set workout days, which Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I can at least like build my week knowing that that's what I'm doing at least on those days, and then I can like build from there. Because I'm going to the office this Wednesday, that means that I can't do my workout on a Wednesday, and so now I'm needing to like shift everything around. So what I have done, and obviously I don't do this all the time because I can just do it in my head, but it actually did help a lot writing it out. And so I've put it in my notes app by, you know, all the days, what my plan is for movement on each of those days, and then building my week around that. Obviously Monday I've got to swim and my strength training, and then because I'm in the office on Wednesday, I've switched my training day from Wednesday to Tuesday. So I will also strength train on Tuesday. Wednesday I'll be in the office, which means I need to prep like lunch, I need to prep breakfast, I need to pack everything. So I'll show you all of that. And then obviously Thursday is also a rest day, and I'm hoping to do walking in the mornings as well on the days that I'm not swimming. Friday is obviously my strength training in the afternoon as well. Saturday reformer, and then Sunday rest. See if I want to swim, depends on the weather. I don't know, we'll just see how I go. Obviously, I also like roughly plan my meals for the week as well. So you can see I've got all of the dinners for the week planned. We kind of approach each day as like, okay, what do we want for this dinner? I usually do it the day before. So yesterday night, I obviously sat down with Trent and looked at the dinners and we're like, okay, what do you want for dinner tomorrow night? That just helps me plan my meals in MyFitnessPal, because if I know what I'm having for dinner, then I can build, you know, what my breakfast needs to look like, what my lunch will need to look like. So for today, we've decided to have grilled chicken and roast veggies for dinner because I already pre-cut all of the pumpkin to have with my lasagna yesterday. So once dinner is organized, I also pre-made some chia pudding, some stewed pears and stuff like that. So I just kind of build my meals around what I've made and all of those sorts of things. So yeah, I feel like it makes sense in my head. Like I've done this almost every day for like 2 years. So it's very ingrained and it's like very habitual for me, but it helps me stay on track, helps me know that I'm eating enough protein. So anyway, I have a really yummy day of eating today because I've got my chia pudding for breakfast, I've got leftover lasagna and salad for lunch, and then the grilled chicken, which is just like an easy, yummy meal. We're gonna have roast pumpkin, onion, all those sorts of things. So anyway, that is my week in a nutshell, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like this week. Obviously, I filmed this after I've gone swimming, so I will take you through my morning swim and then my breakfast.
Wide count. I think the 4 count wide.
First order of business today, swim. And make sure that Lana is having fun while we're here so she comes back.
Water.
How was your first swim of the winter?
Cold.
And?
Cold, and I'm not sure how keen I am to do it again.
Well, luckily I'm happy to go by myself.
Yeah, luckily I don't. Luckily I'm in no way needed.
Someone to chat to,
Rather walk.
so the other people in the pool won't chat
rather
to me.
Chat. You're fucking swimming around and then I come to the fucking end and then you're fucking back underneath again going. Because you don't want to stop.
Yeah, but I just want to maximise the time.
Yeah. I'd rather walk.
Now to get started for the rest of the vlog, which I haven't really decided what I'm going to vlog yet. Can I get a small almond cat, please?
Yes.
And a small
Soy cat.
Small soy cup.
Thank God.
Why?
There we go.
Money this week. You out of money this week or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, I have no money. second coffee of the day. Delicious.
It helps so much like planning my food the day before, because then like when it's breakfast time, I literally just look at the amounts that I need and like make it. I don't have to like gas or like feel like I've added too much of something, and then like when I go to put it in MyFitnessPal, it's too much and then it throws out other food for the day. Like everything is organized exactly to the macros that I need to hit, and then I make the food accordingly. So I've done that the entire time I've tracked my food, and like I very rarely, well, I never go off track because I'm just copying what's in the app. So like the only times that I wouldn't be hitting my macros if I've decided like I don't want to track today, you know, I'm going to eat intuitively or I'm eating out and so it's not worth it for me, blah, blah, blah. Like other than that, I'm on track because I'm literally just making my food according to how I've entered it the day before. So I just take my morning supplements with my food as well. I have some omegas, I've got a prenatal, and then 2 Zimjas, which is like a digestion support, and then hemogenics, which is like an iron supplement because my iron's always really low, which is quite normal for women. Well, it's not normal, but it's quite common for women. So anyway, it's my breakfast. Hello, lunchtime. Literally having my leftover lasagna that I made yesterday with extra salad because I've got a half portion of the lasagna that I ate last night. So want to feel full, extra salad. Now I'm doing my workout. I'm not going to take you through my whole workout because I just feel like it's going to go for way too long, but I will film little snippets of it for Instagram or TikTok and those sorts of things. But yeah, going to my workout now.
All done. So I am just out walking Billy, going for a quick walk today. Lana was meant to come with me and she's dogged me. So just going to, give Billy a bit of a walk and then I'm going to go back home. I haven't actually organised my food for the day. I just got lazy and didn't do it yesterday. So I thought I could probably film like how I do that and try to like screen record my phone as I enter things into MyFitnessPal. I also realised I didn't like film anything last night. I like did my workout and then just completely forgot. But anyway, I was editing, obviously had dinner, that sort of stuff, did my red light therapy, so same as every other night. Anyway, here's Billy. Naughtiest girl alive. Okay, so first order of business is I'm actually going to change my macros for the day because I am in my luteal phase, and I was messaging Lily and I essentially was just like, look, I'm hungry. Like I woke up this morning hungry, which that doesn't usually happen. So I know that's like a signal to me that like my body's needing more. So I always keep a pretty open line of communication about stuff like that with Lily. And then, so she's just messaged me saying, let's increase 10 grams of protein, 10 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of fat today. And then we'll see how we go. Today isn't usually a training day, but I'm going to do my strength workout that I'm meant to do tomorrow today because I am going to the office tomorrow. And so essentially my macros today will need to be my training day macros, which is 150 gram protein, 70 grams fat, 150 gram carb. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday are all my non-training days. So I'm just going to take Tuesday off that. And I'm going to add a new goal for Tuesday, which will be 160 protein and 75 fat. I know that we're having turkey mince burritos for dinner. So I'll just add in everything that I usually like will have with that dinner. And then I go in and like amend the amounts. I do have leftover chia pudding, which like I could literally just copy yesterday's breakfast, but I know that I'm gonna have it tomorrow and probably the next day, and I just kind of feel like eggs. Anyway, you get the gist. I like essentially will put in everything that I know that I'm eating, and then I go through and like amend everything. So it's gonna take me a little while, especially with new macros, and like I need to figure out what we even have here. So I'll do this, and then when it's done, I'll come back and I'll show you. Okay, out of pure laziness, I am just gonna have the same breakfast as yesterday. Essentially, I'm having my chia pudding, like yogurt bowl, and then I'm also gonna have the full serving of the lasagna that I made on Sunday. Yesterday I just had like a half serving of the lasagna to make it fit in my macros for my lunch, so I'll have a full serving of that, which I'm very excited for. Lasagna is like one of my favorite things ever. And then tonight, just having a turkey mince burrito bowl. I think Trent wanted to do burrito wraps, but I'm just not gonna have the wraps. I feel like I can eat a lot more volume when I make it into a bowl. So I'm just gonna have that into a bowl. And then obviously I'm working out today, so I also have my pre-workout snack, which is gonna be the same thing that I had yesterday. So pretty straightforward. I've got a little bit of carb left over, but there wasn't really anything that I could kind of add in. I hope that can show people how I like manage my food ahead of time so that I can like go into the day not really having to think about it. Like it's usually I do this the night before, so it's like not even like I would have to wake up and like think about everything. Like it would be done and I would just wake up and then I'm like ready to go. Just on my lunch break, so I'm going to start prepping the food that I'm going to take into the office tomorrow. So I'm just roasting some veggies and I'm putting some pasta on, and then I'm going to make like a roast veggie tomatoey pasta salad. So just prepped everything, it'll cook and stuff, and then I'll also just heat up my lunch, and then probably will run out of time, so I'll just eat lunch at my desk. But I will show you once the pasta salad comes together. I also need Trent to cook me some chicken to add to the pasta salad, but it's gonna be cold, so it doesn't really matter when I add things, everything will just be cold anyway. So Trent will cook the chicken tonight, I'll add all the veggies and stuff together. And yeah, I'll show you it when it's done. Okay, I just need to show you my lunch because look at that. I'm so hungry. Like yesterday and today I've been so hungry, and like this is all I need. I can't wait to eat this. Who's joined us for a workout today? My tall friend. What are they, 5s?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Gun. Flex the back. Flex the back. Wah. Billy's like, what the fuck? This is my burrito bowl for dinner. I ended up doing rice because we actually didn't have any potatoes left. Like we only had a couple left, so there wasn't going to be enough for both of us. Okay, so I thought I would just quickly show you what I've prepped and packed ready for my lunch tomorrow in the office. So I've made 4 servings of this like Mediterranean pasta salad. Eggplant, cherry tomatoes, feta, onion, some baby spinach, some sourdough pasta, chicken, and then this one has avocado and extra feta in it because I needed to up my fats. So that is what I'm having for my lunch. And then I've also packed for my breakfast my chia pudding. So my chia pudding is just in here, and then I mix it in with my yogurt. I'm gonna have some watermelon with it. And then I've also got my granola and then some peanut butter, which I'll have on the top as well. So all of this is like packed, ready to go, ready to hit my macros tomorrow in the office. Every time I go into the office, I pack my lunch and my breakfast and everything, and everyone is so surprised that like I never buy lunch when I'm in the office, but like honestly, my food is so good and look how much there is. So I'd much rather do that and like know that I'm actually satisfied instead of just buying food out. So yeah, that's what I'm packing, ready for the day. Good morning. So I'm just gonna pack my food for the day because I'm going into the office and I need to work out how I can fit all of this food into my little lunch bag, but I'll sort it out. I'm packing extra because my colleague always likes my like yogurt bowls and stuff like that, and he like I'll go to his house and then he drives me to the office. So just as like a thank you for driving, I've made him my like chia pudding as well, so I need to like fit this in when there's like 2 servings, not just mine, so might need to take 2 lunch bags. Perfect. Alrighty. I don't know if I'll film anything at the office. It's always a little bit awkward filming in the office because I don't know what the go is with that, but maybe I can just like use my phone when I'm eating breakfast. Just on my way to go and get a massage, and honestly, it couldn't have come on a better day. I have had like the worst anxiety all day, and it's so annoying because like when I get anxiety, like a lot of the time it's not really about anything. It's just like this feeling, and it's like vast overwhelm, and like it's really hard to explain, but I just get in my head about a lot of things, and like I just don't feel good, and like I overthink everything, and I question everything that I'm doing, and like I feel like as I've managed my symptoms, I don't really get like this a lot. It's like a lot to do with like my cycle and just things like that. And I especially feel like, you know, I've gone to the office yesterday, and it's like a little bit of social anxiety of like getting out and about and those sorts of things, and just being like a little bit overstimulated and stuff like that. But yeah, I think especially like usually around ovulation and then my luteal phase, like I get days where I feel like this, and honestly this morning I just didn't want to do anything. But I think what's really like changed about that since healing my symptoms is like I really don't let that, like those feelings stop me from doing things. So I still got up this morning and went for a walk with my friend, and like it was still nice, like it's still good, and like whatever. It's just like this feeling in the back of my head that just feels shit. Like if you have anxiety, you know what I'm talking about, and like it's just uncontrollable. You can't help that you feel that way, even though logically I know that everything that I'm thinking isn't true or it's wrong or like whatever, but it's still just like it's still there. That's like the best way that I can explain it. But anyway, so I'm going and I'm getting a massage. I've had this booked in for like a week or two, so it really couldn't have come on a better day because I really feel like I just need to relax. And yeah, then Trent's just going to cook me dinner when I get home. I just wanted to kind of show, I feel like I don't show this side a lot on my Instagram and stuff like that, because I honestly really just don't know how to explain my anxiety most of the time. And to be honest, I want my page to be a positive place. Like I don't want my page to be negative, and you know, not that it's negative, but I just, you know, it's something that so many people experience, but I really just want my page to be more of a positive space rather than dwelling on the thing. Like I'd rather talk about how we can fix and manage anxiety rather than me talking about like the weird shit that goes on in my head. So anyway, can't wait for this massage because I really need to just stop talking and switch off. But yeah, I'll show you what we're having for dinner later as well.
Yum. So good.
Trent's on the phone, so I'm going to be quiet. But I really wanted a cheese toastie for breakfast. And like when I get like in moods like this where I like am hungry, or you know, I want something in particular, like I don't restrict myself, I just make it fit into my macros. So obviously I would love a toastie that's like double the size of this, but to make it fit into my macros, I've just done like the 55 grams of the sourdough and then the 30 grams of cheese. And then to include a little bit more protein, I've done my cheesy scrambled eggs, so it's just Parmesan cheese and 3 eggs. So yeah, this is how I can still have what I want for breakfast and still hit my goals. And even though like this would happen like once a month because I'm like hungry in my luteal phase and like just want something, and this will stop me from like going and being like, well, I'm just gonna go buy a toastie or whatever. So yes, this is what I'm having. It's very yellow, but it's delicious. Alrighty, time to do my Friday workout. Assault bike, glute bridge, shoulder taps, kettlebell deadlift, wide grip lat pull down, single leg elevated glute bridges, pause incline bench press, cable bicep curls, hammer curls, and then plank on the Swiss ball.
This is actually the more enjoyable of the 3 sessions, so let's get it done. Changed up our dinner tonight because I think we were meant to have pasta salad, and I've been having pasta salad like all week for my lunches, so I was just a bit over it. And we had kangaroo patties in the freezer. I didn't want like a standard burger bowl though, so we're actually gonna make the like hot honey cottage cheese sort of bowl just with the kangaroo mince and then like cheese, potato and stuff like that. So I'll show you it when it's done. This literally looks so good. Just on our way to quickly get some groceries, and then I think we're also going to go to Harris Farm tomorrow. So we'll just get some things, and so we're just trying to organise our grocery list. Trent decided not to film us going through our grocery list. You had one job.
Yeah, I did that one job.
No, you didn't.
It's a GoPro.
Steak with mac and cheese, Asian chicken bowls, lasagna with salad, miso ramen bowl, turkey mince burritos, chicken thigh curry. Except the lasagna's for my lunch. We're not going to have that for dinner, are we?
Well, I put it down for dinner.
I got it for my lunch.
We don't have to, but I'm just letting know. Like, I was going to put all those dinners on that you sent me on my list, because like that's all new stuff.
Back again. Feels so wild. Such a girly now. I got poached eggs with chicken from sourdough. What did you get?
Eggs Benedict with potato rusties.
Yum.
Sweet third coffee of the day. Free food. Not even a thing. Toast looks delicious. And that chicken looks real. It's nice.
I love chicken at breakfast. Okay, I'm sitting outside the pool. And I know I should go in, and I just can't be bothered. I will go in, but I'm just sitting here procrastinating. I feel like I've just been in the worst mood like the last few days, and like just can't really get in my groove. Like I feel really bored with my routine. It probably has a lot to do with that it's winter. I like don't function well in winter. I'm like much more of a summer person, and I feel like I need like the outdoors and like, you know, going to the beach and all of those sorts of things to like help me feel good. And like it's just too cold, and like it's probably not even that cold compared to where other people live, but like it really affects me. And then obviously it doesn't help that I'm like in my luteal phase and like feeling sad and sorry for myself. So anyway, Trent wants to go to the movies tomorrow, and I was gonna swim tomorrow, but I just don't want to feel rushed or anything, and I'd have to go in the morning, and then we wouldn't have that much time to go to the movies, and I don't want to spend like the whole day at the movies because like that's just annoying and doesn't seem productive. So I'm swimming now. I'm praying it's not busy with kids, because I just could not think of anything worse. Oh, and I like listen to myself complain, and I'm like, there are so many other things going on in the world that like I have it pretty good. I don't need to complain. But anyway, so let's swim. I feel especially ugly right now, but it doesn't matter. just realized I didn't really close off the vlog, but honestly today I've just been like rotting in bed after getting back from swimming. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here because it's kind of the end of my week, and then tomorrow we're just going to the movies, and yeah, we'll probably just get ready to do it all again next week. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please leave any comments or questions or anything. Always happy to chat. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next vlog.